back. Episode 6 of I'm Right, You're Wrong with Tyler Bradshaw and my good friend Matt Jordan.
Hang on, I gotta catch this Pokemon real quick.
Oh my gosh. This is
I'm
ridiculous.
just
Yeah,
kidding.
you better be kidding. We're
I'm
not
just
doing Pokemon good. Since our last show, Kevin Durant has been
We've been gone a while.
State Warriors.
Yeah,
So
a lot
much.
have happened.
Trump received a nomination for...
Let's not
Robert
forget
Party.
that. We're not getting it.
Okay. Kevin Durant's with the Warriors. I have a quick question to ask.
No, gosh. Okay.
So Kevin Durant's made a lot of comments about how this was a basketball decision. This is what he wanted to do. But he was talking about how, Tom Brady almost convinced him to go to Boston. Well, if Tom Brady's nearly convinced you to go play for the Celtics, well, the Celtics don't play football last time I checked, so that doesn't have anything to do with basketball. He said he couldn't get out of bed for a few days afterwards. So it sounds like he was influenced by a lot of outside things other than basketball. And he sounds a little, would you agree he sounds a little weak? That's not my main question, but does he sound, a little weak-skinned, maybe?
Yeah.
A little thin? Let me ask you, who comes across as more weak? Who's more weak here? Kevin Durant, for lying to Oklahoma for 8 years, and then saying some of these things, or Ted Cruz, speaking at the Republican National Convention and refusing to endorse Donald Trump? Who comes across as the weaker man? The more who does? We are comparing Kevin Durant to Senator Ted Cruz.
Golly. Okay.
Ted Cruz
that's
that's
kind of low of Ted. I mean, that's really pretty low. Now you may not be the biggest Trump fan. We weren't gonna. This isn't a political.
He broke his pledge.
This isn't a political question. It's just that's just bad as a person in my opinion.
It's selfish.
That would be like Steph Curry getting up and bad mouthing Kevin Durant now that he's on his team. Because you're working together, all part of the Republican National Committee. You're all the GOP. But, man, Kevin Durant, the comments about not being able to get out of bed, I can't believe a single thing that comes out of the dude's mouth. He probably was fine and is joyful. Who knows? I don't know what he says is true.
I respect his decision as a player to be able to choose
that's
where
fine.
he
That's
wants
not the
to
deal.
work.
That's not my deal.
But everything he said has contradicted this.
He's a liar, in my opinion.
He wears his OKC keychain to the Olympic practice. Like, come on, dude, you got to move on. But no, Ted Cruz, you got to get over yourself, man.
That's pretty sad.
Your ship has sailed.
That's pretty sad. That's pretty sad.
Where did the Thunder go from here? What do you think?
There's a lot of questions. Your first question, and once this question is answered, it kind of sets
Russell.
What is Russell Westbrook going to do?
NBA.
What is he going to resign? Is he not? And we trade him. Those are the things they're going through Presti's head right now. And that once that question is answered, it's a whole different ballgame. Now I think I'm saying this tonight. The Breen's, Alex Breen.
Alexi. That's what I like to call him.
That's pretty big. I mean, we've seen what he can do in Euro League.
He's not going to be a part of the
Spanish
rotation,
League.
I don't think, for a little while.
And he'll have to get used to American basketball.
Hopefully he gets...
But he looks like he's talented.
50%
50% is 50%. I mean, I don't care shooting against the air.
If he can't beat out Kyle Singler for a roster spot by...
there's room for him. What are they going to do with Dion Waiters?
Maybe they should try to take Cruz out of small ball.
Oh, shut up. That's enough of that. What are they going to do with Dion Waiters?
He's gone.
He's gone. I agree. There's a lot. Now, do you trade Russ? If you don't trade Russ, then obviously he's your future. If you trade him, who do you trade him to? What do you get?
I'm of the camp that I say we don't trade Russ. Even if you have a 1% chance you think he's going to resign, only a 1%, I say you roll those dice. He's a superstar, top 5 player in the NBA. You appeal to his ego. Tell him, this is your team. This is your franchise. You could have the street named after you, statue in front. Everyone's always looked at Kevin as this is Kevin Durant's team. Well, now it's your team. Go out, win the MVP this year. He was 2 rebounds away from averaging a triple-double last year. You don't think in his mind, he's right, knowing Russell Westbrook's mentality, I'm going to go average a triple-double. I'm going to go win the MVP. Now, he's not going to average a triple-double for the year.
No.
But MVP. If they finish, I think in the top 5 in the West.
Now this is really far off. What I'm about to say, it's really far off. But say this is a hypotheticals because everything right now until we get definite word on Russ.
And we love hypotheticals.
We do, especially sports people love us. We really do love. So say lists and hypotheticals. Yes. And shut up. and so. Just say the wheels completely fall. I forgot where I was going with it.
The wheels
Let's
are
say
off
the wheels are completely fall off.
You're talking about LeBron.
No, I'm talking about.
No,
Stop.
Okay.
I'm talking about the Thunder. The wheels completely fall off, and you get to the trade deadline and you're like the 11th seed in the West, 12th seed in the West. I'm saying
you're not winning.
You're not winning. Russell's not happy. Do you say, all right, it's time, trade him?
If Russell's not happy, I mean, like I said, even if you think there's a 1% chance you can keep this guy, you got to roll those dice. I'll take my chances.
So even at that point of the season where you're at the trade deadline, the wheels have completely fallen off.
The only way I'm trading Russell Westbrook is if I'm Sam Presti, and the only way I'm trading Russell Westbrook is if he comes directly to me and says, I'm leaving in the offseason. There's nothing you can do to keep me here. Okay.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see what happens this is our last basketball show, right?
Until right before the season.
Unless something big happens with Russell. Yeah. If there's a trade or a signing,
anything, yeah.
We'll be back talking about basketball, but we're gonna move into a little bit of baseball,
football.
Move into definitely football. We're 33 days away from the release of Madden, which for us is the official start of football.
No more Phil Simms on Madden. Thank you, EA Sports. Thank you to whoever is in charge of anything related to commentary on Madden. You have answered my prayers, my letters, and my tweets against Phil Simms.
So we're 33 days away from Madden. We're what, 50?
49 days.
49, and when is... And what, 39, I think?
6 months away from OU winning the national championship.
Oh, shut up.
Can't reveal that.
Shut up. All right, we won't get into that.
This has been a shorter edition than
we
usual.
think. We don't know how long it is. We'll see. We thought that one last week, which was not last week, but last time was not that long. It ended up being almost 15 minutes.
Final thoughts?
Final thoughts. Katie, I hate you.
Oh, that's a little... Kevin,
no, okay, take that back. All right, final thoughts.
He's Durant.
Kevin Durant. I know you're listening. I know you're watching this.
Just Durant.
I know you're watching this. You broke my heart. You did. You broke my trust.
On 4th of July.
You broke my trust, and you made me forget my shampoo at Walmart because I got the update when I was looking for shampoo.
My final thoughts, in Russ we trust, and in Presti we trust, and Ted Cruz, get over yourself. And we'll see you next time.
Yep, this is I'm Right, You're Wrong with Matt and Tyler.
Bradshaw out.